In today's video, I am going to declutter and clear off my messy island and redecorate my tiered tray for this later part of summer. Here we go.
This is the very cluttered and messy island, which I will be cleaning up today. And I will also be redecorating this tiered tray, putting on some lemon decor for the rest of summer. I'm always fascinated by all of the things that collect on the island, and I will tell you that I am a culprit in this. Some of the clutter was mine. This video is part of a collaboration I have put together called Hop Around the House, where I will be cleaning and decorating a room, and then at the end of the video you can click on the link in my description box, and that link will take you to another creator who will be cleaning and decorating a different room of their house, and you get to see lots of different rooms and lots of different decorating as we hop around the house. And if you see a bit of mess going down the hallway or in the living room in other shots, that is because on this particular day, the girls and Chris were working on putting new flooring in their bedroom, which I will put up a video about probably sometime in the next week. But all of the stuff had to come out of their closet on this day so that they could put flooring in the closet. And here's a very 2020 object, masks, something you definitely wouldn't have found on my island in 2019. And here I was trying to figure out whose stuff was whose. Many of the things were my lovely daughter Maddie's. In that Target bag, I found our snacks from our beach trip 2 days ago. Why did we never put them away? Chris came in and needed his afternoon cup of coffee, and I was still trying to figure out who all these things belonged to. Some things no one claimed. They just appeared on my island. You may notice that there's a fish bowl on the island that is not normally there, but my daughter had to move her fish. She was worried it was going to get bumped in all of the construction going on in her room. So the fish is living on the island until they are done with the flooring project. And when we went to the beach the other day, I brought cupcakes in my mom's vintage cake carrier, and I had to give that a good wash. Isn't it cute? Once the island was clear of clutter, I got my spick and span and gave it a good wipe down. This is one of my favorite cleaners. I know it's not an all-natural product, but it is what I like to use. Dollar Tree has some good cleaning products. This one and the orange cleaner do a really good job when other cleaners fail. I was wiping down the placemats from the table as well, because you'll notice there's strawberries on them, and part of my projects today, whether it's in this video or off camera, is to put away my patriotic decor and my strawberry decor. So I wanted to make sure that when I was packing those up, they'd be nice and clean. And then I moved to the other side of the island. Sorry for the lighting in this shot. It was a little funny because the sun was kind of coming in through the window, but I did go ahead and give this side of the island a good wipe down as well. And I know I've gotten a lot of questions about how I store my decor, and I will do a full video on this, but I thought I would show you for now. I just use these hefty tubs that I get from Target. I think they're 72 quarts and they're about $9.99 or $10.99 depending on where you get them. And they're great because you can see through them, they stack really well, and they hold a good amount of decor. So in this one here, I'm going to be putting my patriotic decor. Then I have another one where I'm going to be putting my strawberry decor. And then I actually started organizing the rest of my decor by color. So I actually have like an aqua tub and a green tub and a white tub, so that if I want an accent in a certain color, then I can just go to that tub. I used to do it by season, but then like there are a lot of things that cross over, and there's some spring things that I might want to use during a different season or vice versa. So I really wanted to just do it by color so I could, get at the things when I needed to. And all of my tubs get stored in the garage, which I know is not ideal because it's not temperature controlled, but honestly, I don't really have things that are valuable. All of my vintage things do stay in a closet under the stairs, so those are not affected by the heat. So for the rest of my decor, storing the things in the garage is just fine. So once all of the patriotic items were pulled off the tray, it was time to start decorating. So I'll just go through and show you the things that I was choosing from. I did pull a few things from my stash. This is a little piece of Roseville pottery with some greenery in it. I made this little DIY. It's a white jar with some twine around it, and I just stuck the lemons in. Those lemons are from Michael's. I recently got them in a haul video. I made this little sign in a DIY, which I did not put on any of my channels because it was kind of just an easy DIY. And then I also made these farmhouse beads. I buy the beads on Amazon, and then I just string them on twine, and I pulled this little butterfly from my stash and some yellow beads to put on the end. I did it that way so that I could pull that out when I'm done with the lemons and still use the beads for another season. And then I had a lot of greenery in my stash, as well as that little succulent planter. I pulled some vintage kitchen items from my stash. That's a little sifter and an old blender jar with a yellow lid, and then this blue ball jar, because I always try to work the blue into everything that I do because that's kind of the unifying color in my house. I also have this little lemon tree that I got from the Target Bullseye's Playground. It was $5. I got that very recently, if that's something you're interested in. And I knew from the start that that lemon tree would need to go on top because it's pretty tall, so I usually put my tallest item on the top level because otherwise it won't fit. I know my tray looks a little wobbly, but that's because the bottom of my tray is just an aluminum pan, and so the aluminum kind of bends back and forth. But I've had this tray since last fall. I made it from some garage sale items, and I don't really move it ever, so it does a fine job. Nothing's ever fallen, and I've redecorated it numerous times. So always when you're decorating a tiered tray, it's a matter of finding an arrangement that is pleasing to your eye. So you can see I'm just kind of moving things around, figuring out, which pieces will best be placed where. The layers on my tiered tray are pretty deep, again, because they're both aluminum pans. So I always need to prop things up, and I just use little blocks of wood covered with doilies or other little boxes just to bring things up a little. That's what the sign is sitting on. It's actually sitting on a little wooden box that I put a doily over. A little tip, which I forgot to do here, but I saw it on Susie's Condo Life. She puts her tiered tray on a Lazy Susan when she's decorating it so that she can turn it more easily. I will definitely be doing that when I redo this for fall, but that way you can turn it more easily. But you always want to make sure, especially in a situation like this where the tiered tray is on an island, you want to make sure that the tray decor looks good from all angles. So that's why it's important to turn it and to just, see what it looks like from each angle. I love this little blender jar. I actually want to put like candies in it or something. I thought that would be cute. And I thought maybe to get lemon drop candies and fill the ball jar with lemon drop candies. I just didn't get to get them before I did this video. But that is something that I'm planning to do tomorrow, Monday, when you see this video. That's when I run my errands. And so I'll get some lemon drops when I'm out on the town. Then I took my farmhouse beads, which I just put together. It's about a 2-foot section of beads, and I just kind of played around with them until I got them into a position that I liked. And here's what the tray looked like once it was all done. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm really enjoying the lemons. I think it's a really nice addition for August. I am a firm believer. I do not put fall decor out until September 1st. So I don't know. I know that's not the norm for YouTube, but that's just what I do. So I'm going to enjoy my summer here in Minnesota and all of the things that are about summer, because we get plenty of winter here and I don't want to rush the rest of the seasons. But here it is. Again, it would be much easier to show you if it were on my Lazy Susan, and I will do that next time. But I was really pleased with how it turned out. I really love tiered trays because they allow you to put a lot of decor in one place, and then the rest of the counter doesn't have to feel cluttered because all of your decor is confined to one tray. And here's what the island looks like, all decluttered and decorated for summer. I wanted to show you, I did add these little placemats that I got the other day at the Dollar Tree. That's in a haul video in case you missed it. And I like to keep placemats on the island because it confines the eating messes to those spots. People know that that's where they should eat. And then just as an added bonus, I did decide to carry the lemons over to my kitchen table. I just had these 2 placemats, which I also got at the Dollar Tree earlier in the season, as well as this little lemon bowl, which I filled with some candies that I love that are also from the Dollar Tree. And so we're actually going to be doing a big makeover on our dining room, probably in August. So I'm not doing too much in the dining room because I know I'm going to be undoing it. But I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of the lemons over here as well. That's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this part of the Hop Around the House. I would love it if you would click the link in the description box below to go to the next video of the next YouTube creator who is cleaning and decorating another room of their house. So until my next video, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for hopping around the house with us today. Have a great day.